Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to this new video. Mr. Cluster 87 here. Today it's January 23rd, 2016. In this video guys, I will walk you through the new features that comes along with the NRS version 1.7.4. So let's head over next to nxtforum.org. and let's see the changelogs over the US release of the NXT wallet. So after choosing your OS version, this is the first stable release of the 1.7 series. It is mandatory to update before the block 621,000, otherwise you will be on a fork. Today we reached this block, so every one of you that hasn't got this new release, just update your versions. Exactly. We'll be left on a fork. So there are some API changes which are not backward compatible, and you can have a look. So here is a high-level summary of the new features to be enabled after hard fork. Coin shuffling, a fully decentralized coin mixing to improve account privacy. Account control for phased transactions. The NXT equivalent of multi-signatures. So hooray for the security aspect. Immediate release of certain types of phased transactions on approval. Improved block times, 60 seconds average. Long block times now extremely unlikely. This is a great news because if you saw my phased transaction, actually it took more than 1 minute in order to get confirmed. So account properties, assign arbitrary name value metadata to user accounts, singleton assets useful for representing single tradable objects, dynamic fees. So no more fixed fees, let's say. So it's proportional to the relative transaction size. Improved exchange booth user interface. Data cloud, adding a user interface and multiple enhancements to the existing tagged data feature to allow decentralized, censorship-free and tamper-proof publication and retrieval of small files, documents, or arbitrary data. This feature is not dependent on the hard fork and will be fully usable immediately on update to this release. So let's head over the wallet itself. So let's have a look at all these features. So the first one would be the set account info. So you can set a name, a description. This is how the dynamic fee will be calculated. So you do whatever you have to do, then press calculate and the fee will be calculated. Details. Okay, these are all the transaction, the ledger, the assets, trade history, currency, and so on. So from a graphic user interface perspective, all the new features will be shown here on the left side of the screen or the wallet. And you can see the data cloud tag, over here. So basically you can store little data inside the NXT blockchain. As we can see this kind of data. So point ASC, I don't know this format, what it's for, but actually you understand the concept. You can upload some file and then retrieve afterwards. Okay, view, and that's it. Then the next feature will be shuffling, as we saw. So let's have a look. After creation or joining a shuffling, you must keep your node online and your shuffler running, leaving enough funds in your account to cover the 12 NXT shuffling fees until the shuffling completes. If you don't and miss your turn, you will be charged 1000 NXT. So we have the first official shuffling pool, let's say. So basically you can, shuffle your NXT in order to don't be linked back, traced back through the blockchain, basically. So here is the number, the shuffling number. Let's see the amount. So basically this pool over here, the task is to shuffle 2000 NXT. So each user over here, we can see that the shuffling it's made of a maximum of 10 people or 10 accounts, basically, can shuffle through them the 2000 NXT each. So basically you set up, we will see, close. Basically, if you want to join, as you can see, you have to set up a brand new passphrase. This is important. If you already have an account, it is not usable for this task. The NXT account has to be brand new, so you have to set over here the brand new NXT passphrase and the passphrase of your current account if you want to shuffle the coins in order to don't be traced back again. Okay, so these are the active shuffles, my shuffling, and you can create a new one. So you can shuffle many things, not only NXT. As we can see, you can shuffle assets and monetary system currency as well. Be really careful about the NXT block time. So when do you want this task to perform? The participant account, okay, the number of account that you want to set, and the passphrase in order to create a shuffling. Then about the security, okay, so shuffling, okay, immediate release, improve account properties, we saw that, dynamic fees, we saw that, data cloud, we saw that, account control. So this is really cool. So basically up till now, the security of your wallet, basically it was released over the passphrase. So it is quite hard, okay, to guess a real passphrase, but basically in order to add strengthen and secure your wallet, Basically, you can set up a function in order to say that if you want to perform transaction over, for example, this wallet over here, you have to have a permission. So let's see how can we accomplish this task, and should be through nope, should be through details. No. Okay, you have to click over the amount. Okay, these are all the account details, so the account ID, the numeric account ID, balance, blah blah blah. When you stake, in order to forge, you have to look over the effective balance, QR code. Okay, so in order to perform the account control, you have to reach over here, account control, set up mandatory approval. Okay, so from this graphic user face over here, you can set up all the conditions. So all subsequent transactions will be mandatory approved phase. Yes, the account approval, the account balance control relies on the phased transaction, as we can see. Phased transaction. According to whatever is set below. Once set, this account control can only be performed, can only be removed with the approval of the account's stakeholders set below. So you can process the this account control without any approval or phased. So as you can see, the transaction has to be approved by a certain number of accounts holding of certain amount of NXT, amount of asset holders of a total stake. This is for the asset and this is for the monetary system. So this is it for this NRS update. Let's see you in the next video. Bye bye guys. This was Mr. Cluster 87. See ya.